Hi guys. So welcome to week 3. So this week we're going to be talking about camera composition. Okay, and I just wanted to go over some of the assignments that are listed in Classroom. So the first one you're going to look at is the material. So the introduction material here. There's one short article on camera composition, different shots that filmmakers use. There is a short video, a 6-minute video talking about camera shots and how they're used in movies. And then there's about an 8-minute video that gives you some great tutorials on how to create better videos with your smartphone. Okay, so you want to look at those videos and watch and read that article first. And then your first assignment is a Google form. Okay, so this is what the Google form looks like. For the first part of it, you're just going to put your name in there, and there's a link to another camera shot definition. So it looks like this. Okay. The article that these shots were pulled from, this is a Google Slides, but each slide has a different shot with a description and an example picture. Okay. So the first 20 slides are strictly pictures, okay? And then the last 5 are actual video shots. So you should be able to actually hit play and watch that video shot, okay? This is all part of the Google survey, okay? For that first question, you're gonna look at over those shots and pick 3 that you might use in a nature video. So we're gonna look at harmony in nature. Nature photography is pretty huge. I know some of you probably take pictures outside all the time. So think about what of the 3 shots from that article that you would choose as to put in your nature video. Okay. The next question is for you to kind of analyze another video that Hudson put together last year. It was for the senior class of 2020. And I want you to watch this video and think about which shots had the best camera composition. So, you don't always have time or equipment or, the availability to really frame up a shot properly. But I think the teachers in this video did a really good job. So think about that and then rate your top 5 camera shots according to how they framed them up. Okay. And then just the final part of this is a video. It's called Spring in New England. So this should give you some inspiration for making a nature video yourself. So you can take a look at that. And the very last question would be for you to upload a file to this Google survey. You would have to, if you're going to use, I put a picture from a Google image. So you don't have to actually add your own picture to this, but you can find a nature picture on Google Images. You'd have to download it first to your computer or your Google Drive so that you can upload it here. Okay, so it has to be either in your Drive or upload from your files. Okay. Going back to the assignments, I tried to list them so that they weren't all due on Friday. So I think what happened last week is a lot of students ended up leaving everything until the last minute instead of putting them in a little at a time. Those of you who completed everything and went above and beyond, you guys were all set. But to make things easier, I put the due date for the survey tomorrow. And then the next part of this you're going to want to do at home. So the assignment number 2 is the camera composition slide deck. Okay. And if you open up the slide deck, there's 5 parts to this. The main assignment is the slide deck itself. And then there's some tutorials in here for how to upload photos from your phone to a Google Slides, either going through Gmail or through your email or through the Google Drive app on your phone. I think having the Google Drive app on your phone is the easiest. So if you have that, that'll be great for you. Okay. There is an example in here, so you can take a look at the example that I left for you. But basically what you're going to do is it looks like this. Okay. This is a link to the article where the definitions for those shots came from, but they're basically right here. So, for example, an extreme long shot is a shot used to show the subject from a distance or the area in which the scene is taking place. The type of shot is particularly useful for establishing a scene. So, a lot of times they'll use an extreme long shot at the beginning of a movie. Okay, and as you can see in the picture, the subjects are these two people here. They're on the beach, and it's taken from a really long distance. Okay, so what you're going to do is you should pick one object. Hopefully, something like a stuffed animal works great. Anything that has a face always works great. And then you're going to take pictures according to the definitions. So, an extreme long shot, you would set it up far away. You would take your picture, and you want to take your picture horizontal, not vertical. Okay, so always take your pictures and your video for this assignment in the horizontal format. Okay. Again, then you would kind of go through here the long shot, you would take a full shot, a medium shot, a close up, a choker shot, which kind of cuts off a little bit of the forehead. And let me see if I'll bring this up here. So this is kind of an example of one that we did in class using one of the toys that I had available. Okay. But some of these are some examples. A high angle shot. So that's a shot where the camera is angled higher than the subject. Low angle shot is kind of just the opposite. There's all different shots here that you should be able to learn and create using your own phone. Okay, so I'll let you kind of go through that. The important thing to remember for this is that we don't have a lot of space to do this really in the classroom or around the school. So your best option is to do this assignment at home. Okay. So I know on Monday you might not have a chance to, get to this assignment, but take a look at it. Between Monday and Tuesday, if you can take these pictures at home, then you'll be able to upload them to this Google slide deck. Okay, and you'll be able to finish this one. Okay, the rest of the assignments are going to be number 3. It's called a visual poem. And poems can be created and made into videos. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of people out there right now who are producing moving poetry or moving poems. So here you'll see I have one that I've picked out for you. It's called Harmony in Nature. And the poem is listed here. The directions are right at the top. And what you're going to do is design on this Google Doc what you would take for your pictures. So for the first couple of lines, bright sunflowers glow neath setting sun and bow their heads as day is done. So what type of shot would you use from those 20 different camera shots? And you can be as creative as you want with this. Maybe you decide to do a bird's eye shot, or maybe you decide to do a tilt of a flower. Okay, so there's different shots that you can pick and design your own nature video here. Okay, so this assignment is just on paper for number 3. But number 4, what I'd like you to do is try it out, creating a Google Slides centered around that poem. Okay, and that one looks like this. Okay, so I just left a template in there. What you would do is you would delete the pictures and put your own picture in. Okay, you don't have to break it up like the template here where there's 3 pictures. You can make one big picture that you can insert in your slide for each numbered slide itself. Okay, and then you could add parts of the lines from the poem as you go too. Okay. And that is the minimum requirements would be for there, but to go above and beyond for this project, I'm giving you the option to create not only the slide deck like you did for the About Me, but to go further and create a video. So I know some of you have used KindMaster in the past or another app. And those of you who used Clipchamp, I hope this will be the second time that you can use Clipchamp, and just to try to create something with that video app. Okay. But if you know another video app that works great for you, you're welcome to use that one. Okay. And that would be for going above and beyond. All right. And this is for both D Block and E Block media classes. You guys are doing a great job. I will have most of your grades in for weeks 1 and 2 in Aspen, so you can go check that. If you are behind in some of the projects and it's listed as not turned in, give it a shot. It's better to take half credit than take a 0 for some of these assignments. Okay. And that's all I have to say for this week's assignments. Mrs. Wolf will have information for you to take a look at. And again, the best thing to do is for taking these shots with your camera, to do that part of that at home. And then when you're in the classroom, you can bring that into Google Slides and you can do some editing with the footage from your cameras. Okay. If you don't have access to a cell phone that can take pictures or video, you definitely can use your Chromebook for this. So, don't give up on it if that's something that that might hinder you from doing the project. Okay. All right. And good luck with everything.